Damn, construction over there. Look at that. What are you doing? Oh, they're tearing down the wall. Oh, jackhammer time. Tear down that wall. Yeah. Oh man, that's been there a long time. That brick wall. This is a new building. Relatively new. Yeah, I remember when it wasn't here and you could see straight through. But there was an older one there before, so it's nice. Yo, good morning. Hola, ohayou gozaimasu. Buenos dias. Bom dia in Portuguese. Sable. I'm back, baby. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? 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 Da 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 da. Here's my local cherry blossoms. Rainy ass day, but there's still people out because yeah, getting their photos taken. Look at that. Look at that. She's a model, baby. There's her photographer. There are always lovely young ladies out here, rain or shine, getting their pictures taken in front of the cherry blossoms for their, I don't know why, for their Tinder accounts. Influencers. Yeah. So I'm back for, this is the first full day. Wait, no, I was here yesterday. I'm so jet lagged. I don't know what's going on. But cherry blossoms are out. And so are the nanohana, the canola. That's a canola plant. Yo. What'd you say? Oh, my trip? Oh my god, dude. I have to schedule, I've just scheduled a stream so I can tell the stories about my trip. But I can tell you some stuff now if you want. Just ask me a question. Because if I start rambling, it'll go on forever. I'm just out here to check out the cherry blossoms before they disappear. On this side we got the purple plum blossoms. On the other side we have the white Sakura. So I guess they're all Sakura in a way. It's really pretty though. And there are petals all over the floor, all over the ground. Let's see. Everyone's out. Good morning. Yo. Yeah, ask me anything you want about Brazil. I will tell you. I'll tell you how it was. But I'm gonna do a live stream later with pictures. Fucking close, man. Really close. I didn't sleep for like 5 days one time. Not just due to jet lag, due to some other crazy stuff too. Excuse me. Dude, there was one horrible like string of like 5 days where I like, who's that? What's up? What's up? I can't see your name, but I'm here. I just see LAIN. Yeah. For like, so you know how I was jet lagged when I got there, but dude, my tour guide ended up becoming, yeah, man, I am back in Japan. I am finally after a while. God, I wish I could see I wish I could see the whole chat. My screen's all like smashed, garbled. It's hard for me to see the whole chat. But yes, I am back in Japan. Just got back. And I'm checking out the Sakura, the cherry blossoms near my river. So the white ones are the real Sakura, I guess. And on the other side, way down there, is the darker red plum blossoms. But I thought I'd just walk down here and look at the trains go by. This is like my favorite place to go. I am in Japan. I'm sorry I can't see your whole name. I can see Ialain. I'm in Kyoto City right now. That's where I live. This is the west part of Kyoto. Not in the middle of the city. If you go that way, one train station, see there's a train line right there. If you take the train that way, okay, good, thanks, I can see it. See, I can't read it, all my screen's all raining. Sizzlane? I don't know how to pronounce that. Cizzalane. I don't know. Just tell me if I get it right. Cizzalane. I'm just call you Lane. How about that? How about Lane? Because that's all I can see. But yeah, I am in Kyoto. Cizzalane. Oh man, I took French for 2 years in high school. A lot of good that did me. A lot of good that did me. Cizzalane. Mont Blanc. Je ne parle pas bien français. Je ne sais pas. Quelle heure est-il? Il est 9h15 in Japan. Does that make sense? Il est 9h15. I'm trying to say it's 9:15 in the morning in Japan, in Kyoto right now. So, yeah, this is west over there. And if you go west and south, you'll actually go down to Osaka that way. These trains go down to Osaka. If you go this way, one station, you go into Kyoto Station. Hey, thanks, I still remember some pronunciation. I don't remember any phrases though. Je m'appelle Zephyr. That's not my actual name, but you know, it's my Twitch name. It's good enough. Je suis l'Américain. L'Americano. Or you're just live here. I live here. I've been here for many years, but I'm not from here. I mean, you can tell if you see my face, right? This is not, there I am. There's the Katsura River, which is right by my house. I just walked here this morning to check out the cherry blossoms. Hey, look, they even have Hangul, they have Korean. Let's see if I can read it. Katsura Kang. Let's see if I can point to it. Kang, this not character, whatever here, that is Korean for gawa or river. Kang. Here's the Japanese Katsura Gawa. You'll have to tell me if it's backwards. I can't tell if like because on my monitor it looks backwards. It's mirrored. I moved here. Oh, it's not okay. Good. It's just my monitor then. So on the monitor it's all in reverse, so it's really hard to let. Katsuragawa means the Katsura River, and this is Katsura Kang means river in Korean. There's a little language lesson for y'all. I moved here twice, actually. This is the second time I've been in Japan. I first came here for a couple of years way back in 2009, around then, and I came out here recently in 2013 in June to Kyoto. Yeah, here's the trains. The trains will come over these tracks right here. I hope the stream's good. I'm just out here on my old, like 6-year-old phone with a mobile data connection, but seems good. Yeah, I've been here for many years, over a decade, in this place in Kyoto. I used to live in Osaka too. Well, so, I mean, I'm technically in Kyoto City, actually. It's not far away. Like I said, if you take this train right here, literally 5 minutes that way, you're in the big city. But I walked from my house out west, which is, there's this big river that goes through here. And there's more city over there on the other side of the river. There's more city, but it's kind of suburbs. So yeah, I guess I'm kind of in the suburbs, and I like it that way. But if I ride my bike 15 minutes or take the train 5 minutes, one stop that way, then I'm in the city. Yeah. No, I don't. Maybe I won't like it unless you're gonna completely change gears on me. You're not gonna try to sell me something, are you? As long as you don't try and sell me something, then I promise I won't mind. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind talking about that. I'm trying not to think about it too much. I am not a fan of my home country's government administration leader right now. So I think you can guess where I'm from, probably from my accent. And the new Japanese Prime Minister seems to be a fan. Yeah, that's right. The new Japanese Prime Minister seems to be kind of buddy-buddy with you know who. And there's a very strong anti-immigrant minus 500 social credit. No shit. Sable. Fuck. I know, I gotta be careful. I can't name any names, otherwise I might get deported. Right? I could get deported. They'll just kick me right out. This administration, the new administration is trending very, very hard anti-immigration. I'm not going to say right-wing because they're kind of all over the place with regards to other stuff, like the economy and stuff. You never know, but at least towards like social issues and immigration, which I mean, I don't really care if Japan wants to have a very strict immigration policy, but it's messing up my life because they're increasing the price to apply for residency. So now I have to pay like $1,000 every time I want to reapply for my new visa. And that could happen as often as every year. Now I'm on a 3-year visa. So yeah, they're increasing the prices of what it costs to live here for immigrants. They're increasing the requirements for being able to become a permanent resident. I mean, becoming a citizen is a complete different bag. Like, that's almost impossible. Well, I guess it's not. I know one American woman who actually became a Japanese citizen, which gave her, a Japanese passport, now Japanese nationality, kind of, and rights to vote. I'm just looking to get permanent residency. And permanent residency, the requirement is live here for 10 years, but they've increased the price to like, I don't know, $3,000 or $4,000 to apply to get your permanent residency. But I turned in my paperwork just in time, just before, because it's April now. Hi, Nihonjin ne? Nihonjin desu ne. Japanese friends. To be completely honest, like in Japan, people don't talk that much about politics as they do in the USA or maybe in other countries too. The only people that I talk to about politics are foreign friends. Like, I don't work with any other Americans, but I work with a Canadian guy who is super pro MAGA type guy, and we always get into heated discussions, shall I say, about that. But yeah, Japanese people that I know, they either hold their cards close to their chest, they don't want to get into those type of discussions, or they just don't care about it and they just live their life, because kind of things are pretty good here. Like, to be honest, yeah, Japanese don't really worry, for better and worse. Like, it's good not to worry about things if you can't change anything, if you're not really trying to be an activist or trying to be a politician. I think it's probably best not to let it anger you or consume your life. But on the other side, a lot of Japanese people are unaware. Oh, that's okay. C'est bon. I don't know. It's your English is just fine. Better than my French. No problem. How do you say no problem in French? Non problème. I don't know. No problemo. I just came back from Brazil, where everyone speaks Portuguese. So I'm trying to like, pas de problème. Pas de problème. Yeah. Pas de problème. No problemo. Sem problema in Portuguese, I think. Yeah, I just came back from a trip to Brazil. So, I'm an English teacher here, and because I'm an English teacher, this spring break, the whole month of March, I didn't have to work at all. So I have to go back to work tomorrow, and I just got back. All right, I'm back up here at the beginning of the Sakura Trail. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm honestly can't say anything bad about my job. I make enough because the cost of living here is much lower than it is in big cities in the USA. And like in the small towns in the USA, it's probably very cheap, but here the cost of living is actually not very bad, even though I'm very close to Kyoto City, which is a very not expensive city, but it's like a very popular city, at least for people who come here. It's just a little park by my house. Yeah, the riverside is like full of factories and stuff. It's kind of ugly except for the nature, so I like to stay on this side. But like if I went into the city, you'd see it gets busy. But yeah, I went to Brazil for like a couple weeks, and it was absolutely insane. And I'm going to talk about that on another stream, most of the details. But it was crazy. My tour guide ended up being an alcoholic and cocaine addict. God, I probably shouldn't say that the whole word. Man, it was a wild ride. I kind of feel like I escaped Brazil with my life. I'll tell some stories about that later. Japanese people drink so much, even though Japanese people are often like allergic to alcohol, like they're often sensitive, so some people don't drink at all. But okay, let me tell you, in Japan, you can get all you can drink. It's called nomi hodai for like 2 hours or 3 hours at many restaurants for about $20 US. You can just drink and keep refilling your glass with beer or wine or whiskey or whatever you want. And it's so dangerous for an American. I mean, because as Americans, we want to get all the value we can. If we go to a buffet, all you can eat restaurant, we're smashing it in. So if you give us all you can drink, oh man, we end up in the hospital. Yeah, if you like to drink, okay. I could show this later on another stream, but around the corner from my house, there is a alcohol vending machine. You can just put a couple coins in, and you can push. There's many kinds of beer. There's sake. There's all other stuff. Yeah. I did a few times. I definitely passed out, blacked out a few times, but now I'm a little older and I've learned how to pace myself, and I'm not 21 anymore, so I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to drink my friends under the table. But it is fun. It is fun for parties. And drinking culture, like my coworkers used to invite us out for drinks on the weekends, and the staff, we'd all go to these beer gardens in the summer and just have all you can eat and all you can drink food with all the staff and even some of the students. Oh, you turned 21 this summer. Oh, hey. I'm sure in France you can already drink whatever then at 20. In Japan it's also 20. In the US it's 21, so that's why I say that. But in Japan it's 20, but people don't really care. Like I said, you can get alcohol out of a vending machine and you don't have to show any ID. So, I'm surprised like kids don't just go buy a bunch of alcohol. You'll drink at 15. but like a little bit, right? You drink just like drinking some wine with your family or something, right? You don't like get smashed when you're 15, right? Right? I mean Americans would. I don't know. I'm trying to give you French the little, you know, you guys have a little more moderation. Sometimes it's blackout drunk at 16. Okay, it's the same. It's the same around the world, isn't it? Once we get our hands on it and we're teenagers, we don't know what to do with it. That was my first time I got drunk at 16. Long time ago. Oh man. Yeah, it's rainy, but I had to come see the cherry blossoms just because they'll only be here for a few more days and then they'll fall off the tree. And this sign says like, no barbecues please, don't light a fire, something like that. Summer in Japan, well, down here in Kyoto, it's really hot and humid. I would not recommend traveling to Japan in July, August, or September, maybe late September, because it's like 35, almost 40 degrees Celsius, and extremely humid. It is really unpleasant. I always get out in the summertime. I would go to Hokkaido. If you want to go up north and see Hokkaido, it's a great time to go there. But I try to avoid Japan in the summertime. I try to go someplace cool, someplace cooler. Let's see, yeah, here's the sign for the river. Designated refuge area, it says. Yeah, here's the park that I'm at right here. There you go, you are here. You are here. It's big. My favorite city? Well, Kyoto City is pretty nice to live. I used to live in Osaka, and Osaka is like a concrete jungle. But Kyoto has this like nature. It's surrounded by mountains. So if you can kind of see, it's cloudy, but there are mountains up there if I look north. And if you go all the way around the city, other than to the south, there's mountains. And it has good hiking. It has a lot of temples, but it's really crowded with tourists now. But there are hidden places that tourists don't go. Other favorite city is Sapporo. Sapporo in Hokkaido is really cool, literally, and it's fun and it's not so hot. And they have a great park that runs through the middle of the city, and they do great beer gardens in the summer, kind of like Oktoberfest, but in the summertime there. Sapporo is real cool, and they have ice festival in the winter. So yeah, let's see. If you want to party and meet people, go to Osaka. If you want to see temples and traditional stuff, come to Kyoto. If you like cool weather, go to Sapporo up in the north. God, there's so many great places though. Takamatsu. Yeah, okay. You want to party, then go to Osaka. Definitely go to Osaka. I don't know about beaches. There are beaches in Osaka, like prefecture, because remember like Kyoto is a prefecture, like a state, not just a city. So Kyoto City is one thing, but Kyoto Prefecture goes all the way up to the North Sea. But if you want to party, you could go to Osaka. Of course, Tokyo is like the super dense, like you can do anything. Yeah, Saitama, Tokyo. I like Kansai. I like Osaka down here because people are really more down to earth. People talk about how Tokyoites, the people who live in Tokyo, are kind of a little quieter, a little bit more reserved. I'm sure you can find crazy people there too, but people in Osaka are kind of wild. More working class, I think. Tokyo is more like business class. Osaka is more like party surfers, working class people. I like the atmosphere. Kyoto, people in Kyoto are like very traditional, so don't go to Kyoto to party. People are like, there's a lot of old people, and like everyone is conservative here. But there's so many cities that people don't go to. There are so many beautiful cities. Kumamoto is a beautiful city. Takamatsu is a beautiful city. Let's see. Where else? You can see wonderful countryside here. You can see there's so many places. They're all pretty. I think you could just pick any big city and have fun. Except Nagoya. Nagoya has nothing interesting in Nagoya. Nagano, though. Nagano is cool. Tokyo is the biggest city. You can find anything. Anything you want in Tokyo, you can do it. Any vice you have, any crazy shows or games or, kind of entertainment or bars. I just love what I love about Japan is like the very small places. Like, there's so many small bars and restaurants that are privately owned, and you really get to know the people at a personal level when you go there. It's not like in the US you go to like a big commercial place and with the staff that are very distant. Here when you go to you can find a little club that is like specific to whatever niche you like. Like if you love specific kind of music, if you like punk rock, you'll find a little punk rock cafe or bar, and there will be the same people that go there every day, and they're like really like into that stuff. Yeah, sometimes. In the campaign. Ohayou gozaimasu. There's looks like there's people doing a photo. Like, looks like she's wearing a wedding dress. A lot of girls and guys every spring they come down here and they get wedding photos around the cherry blossoms. They'll be wearing they'll be wearing their wedding attire, and they'll get photos in front of the cherry blossoms. It's kind of sad that it's raining. This week is rainy, but what can you do? Yeah, I come cycling up and down this road a lot. I could go walk into the city. I might do that. I might head around and go kind of back into my neighborhood a little bit. No, those people that I said Ohayou gozaimasu to, I said good morning to them, and they didn't say anything to me. They just looked at me and kind of nodded. So yeah, Japanese people, they don't talk to strangers. Even if I speak Japanese to them, sometimes it's hard to get them to talk to me. It's not like in Brazil. When I was in Brazil the other day, people go out of their way to talk to you, people you've never met before. You just say, oh, hello, hi, how are you? And they smile, and all of a sudden they're telling you their life story. It's really different. Here, it's like, why did you say anything to me? I don't know you. You don't have any reason to talk to me. Yeah, they're probably surprised too. And those people were doing some kind of photo shoot, but I don't know. I've come down here and tried to have conversations with people. Sometimes it works. Sometimes they're like just doing their own thing. Japan is a place where a lot of people are in their own world. You just like live in your own bubble. And sometimes you don't interact with other people very much. And a lot of people like it like that. A lot of people like to stay isolated. They're just very self-focused. Not self-centered, not selfish, but they're just very focused on whatever they're doing. But then some of the Japanese people who live here, you can tell they want to interact with other people. So if you say hello, they're like excited because nobody ever talks to them. And those are the kind of people I like to meet. In Osaka, if you go out in Osaka, you'll meet people like that. Yeah, I sometimes stream. Yeah, I stream either playing games back at my house, and sometimes I like to walk around Kyoto. I would like to do this more often, but it's hard with you know, sometimes the mobile connection just doesn't seem to work, and the stream drops a lot. But I do love to walk around my neighborhood. Maybe I should walk around the city too, but I'm kind of afraid to do live streams with lots of other people. Like I don't want to disturb people. I don't want other people who might not want to be, you know, on live. What games am I playing? Whew, man, I've played so many games, like FPS games. Like I used to play Doom and Doom Eternal. Yesterday I was playing Vermintide, Warhammer Vermintide. I like to play strategy games like Civilization, Humankind, or Stellaris. Oh man, I like to play racing games too. I have a sim racing rig, but it's not set up right now. I need to set it up. Oh man, my favorite. I was playing Lords of the Fallen, which is kind of like Dark Souls. Outer Wilds. You know, I have Outer Wilds. I think I bought it, but I haven't played it yet. Now, and Outer Worlds. I've played Outer Worlds, the Obsidian game, but not Outer Wilds. Oh yeah, I just finished Lords of the Fallen, playing a co-op with my brother, who lives in the USA. That was really good. And before that, I played, yeah, not insane. I never played too many Dark Soul or Souls-likes games, but Lords of the Fallen and The Surge, I liked both of those games. The Surge was fun. Outer Wilds is something that's on my to-play list. I think I bought that game, but I haven't played it. Yeah, I don't know. I played some Warhammer games. I like Warhammer. I need to do it. Yeah. I think it's always on the list of games you have to play. So I think you're right. Maybe I should do a live stream blind playthrough of Outer Wilds then. Hollow Knight. I do like games similar to Hollow Knight, like platformer games. I don't have Hollow Knight, but I do have some other platformer games that are similar to that. I do like old school kind of platformer, side-scroller, pixel graphics games. Especially some of the original ones, like the original Mega Man games are some of my favorite games ever. Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And RPGs. I like CRPGs and JRPGs too, but I don't often play those on stream because they're kind of slow. But I do like platformers. If you can recommend any tough platformers. I have Ori and the Blind Forest. Some of the games I wanted to play, Ori, Dead Cells, those are a couple that I wanted to play, but I haven't yet. League of Legends. Sometimes I watch people play League of Legends or Dota. It looks interesting to me. Looks like the kind of game that sometimes I want to try to play, but everyone says how much they hate it. Nobody says like, oh, this game has really changed my life. I'm a happier person. Nobody says that. Everyone says stay away from it. It'll consume you. It'll destroy your life. It's like nobody says it's improved their quality of life. Everyone says it's crack. It's crack. It's addictive. So not in a good way. See? See? Can anyone say that they just casually, does anyone casually play that game? That's the problem, is I feel like to play that game, you have to, with like the players there, you have to get you have to go really deep and spend all this time, you know, being super competitive. And I like that sometimes, you know. Yeah, it's so try hard. But I like just a little more casual, a little more fun. I did get really into a 2D fighting game called Guilty Gear. When I was younger, I used to be in the competitive scene in that. And that was really fun, but still, like, sometimes I just want to relax and play casual matches. But the way that online is set up these days is it always places you at the highest possible level you can. So I don't never feel like I can just relax. I like multiplayer shooters too. I used to play a lot of Battlefield, Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 back in the day. Oh, that was so much fun. I don't know, I felt like 10 years ago, I could play online shooter games much more casually. and still have a good time, and still, like, if I tried, then I would do well. But now I just have to focus and try all the time, and people get angry if you don't win. Yeah, I don't know. BattleBit. I played BattleBit a few years ago when that was kind of a fad. That was fun for a while. It was kind of chill. Then it just, yeah, everyone just wants to be the best. You know, you end up playing against people who spend their whole life perfecting the game, and it's just not that fun to me. Yeah, online games. So co-op games. So that's why I've been playing online co-op games recently. So like horde shooters like Vermintide 2 and Darktide. What are some of the other? There's Aliens Fireteam Elite. I played Destiny. I used to play Destiny and Destiny 2 all the time. Actually, I like the PvP in the Destiny games. Those are pretty fun. But co-op mostly, so I can just chill and, you know, blast hordes of aliens with my friends. Star Wars Battlefront. I played a little bit of that. Played a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, it was kind of fun. But I never really got the hang of it. I've not tried Sea of Thieves. I don't know. I've just heard about it. I haven't tried it though. I don't know what kind of game that is. It's like a pirate. You go in. What the hell? It sounds like there's some animal in there. What the shit? Oh, there's big fish. What the hell? Look at these fish. There's all these fish down there. They're huge fish. Oh my god. What the hell kind of fish are those? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big fish. Where are they? There they are. Look at them. Look at them. Yeah, should I make some tempura? I could just walk. I feel like I could walk down there and just grab them. Look at those guys. They're just going upstream. Crazy. Yeah, they look like carp, but they're dark carp. I've never seen them coming up this river before though. This is just a little river. It's not even always here. Sometimes it's like dried up. But anyway, which way should I go? I'll go past the electronics store just for fun. So yeah, I live down here kind of more into the city. City is that way. Outskirts that way. I'm kind of right on the end. It looks like an anime river. I mean, the funny thing is, like, almost all rivers in Japan look really similar. And so I used to watch an anime called Hajime no Ippo, and they always used to go running by the river for training. And then when I moved to Osaka, I was like, dude, this is the same river. This is the river where they were training by, but they manufacture them to all look the same. You know, there's always like a big hill that goes down to the riverbank, and there's always a cycling road. Yeah, Hajime. Oh man, dude, I'm glad you know it, because yeah, that is peak. That is really peak. I watched every episode of that with one of my best friends here, all the way up to the end, man. Ippo Sendo. Yeah, that's the best. So good. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty old, but like even the new Challenger ones were really good too. Where they talk about the old dude, their old senpai, and they show his like backstory of him fighting the American. Oh my god, are you serious? Yes, dude, Cowboy Bebop. That's my favorite. You know, and Akira was the first Japanese like media that I ever saw. I rented that when I was a kid, because I rented it on VHS when I was a kid because they didn't have ratings for Japanese movies. So I rented Akira and Ninja Scroll and like Wicked City. Oh my god. Yeah, those blew my mind. And Cowboy Bebop is so good. I still have the soundtrack to Cowboy Bebop. I play it all the time. But no Japanese people know Cowboy Bebop. Nobody. I've mentioned that many times. Like Japanese people, they know Naruto and One Piece, and some know Hajime, and of course they know like new ones like Kimetsu no Yaiba and Shingeki no Kyojin, Chainsaw Man, and One Punch Man, all that stuff. Pokemon, whatever. But nobody knows Cowboy Bebop. I have not met a single Japanese person who, when I say Cowboy Bebop, you know, Yoko Kanno and the seatbelts, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. And it makes me so sad because it's the best. It is. It's the best. It's the best. I gotta find somewhere in Tokyo, there's gotta be a Cowboy Bebop cafe somewhere. Yes, they should know, man. They should know. They're totally missing it, man. Totally missing it. Even Yoko Kanno, they do shows here. I'm so sad that I've never seen a Yoko Kanno show, but she performs. That group performs. There's the PC store in there. I wonder if I could go in there and stream in there. Yeah, Evangelion, of course, is really good too. It's been a while since I watched that. I think there's a big Evangelion statue somewhere in Kyoto. At least a Gundam statue. That guy mumbled something at me as he rode by. I couldn't tell what it was though. Yamada Denki. Should I try and go stealth mode? Should I try and go stealth mode in the computer store? I feel like, because if I just had my phone I have like a selfie stick on it so I can kind of hold it. If I just had my phone, then I probably could, but with a selfie stick, I don't know. Yeah, right, let's go scream. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, everybody. Let's get, what does he say? Let's get all your stuff together. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Oh, they're not open yet. They're not open. It's still too early. See? The doors are closed. They're just getting stuff ready. When was it? 10. This is where I buy my PC equipment and stuff. There's my little pizza place up there. There's a Cajun jerk chicken place up there. Let's see. Yeah, the whole soundtrack is really good. Okay, it's late. Hey, well, it was fun talking to you. Yeah. Hope maybe I'll be on again playing some Outer Wilds then next time I catch you, or just walking around my neighborhood playing some pachinko. All right. How do you say au revoir? Au revoir. Good night. God, I can't remember how to say goodbye, good night, have a good night in French. Yeah, I'll play Outer Wilds then. It must be good. Everyone recommends it, so it can't be wrong. Au revoir, how did I say? Just like see you later, have a good night. Bonjour, bonne noche. I know, bonne noche, bonne nuit, like that? Okay, bonne nuit. Yeah, in Portuguese it's bonne noche. I think. A plus tard. A plus tard. Is see you later. All right. A plus tard. Bonne nuit. Au revoir. C'est bon. Très bon. Très bon. Bien bon. Yeah, bien is Spanish. I get confused. Too many romantic languages, man. I can't. They're all so similar. All right. Well, adios. Peace from the east. Sable's still there, hanging out. You lurking back there? No need to call you out. You can just chill. Oh man, I'm just trying to get back to my home though. I gotta find a way back home. I go across the street down there. Oh, this place is real good. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be red. Oh, my pants are coming down. Holy crap. I need a belt. Whenever I run, it does weird things to the gyro in the phone, and it always switches. I've noticed that I always run across this crosswalk right here. Okay. Well, you've seen this before, Sable. I know you know. I know you know. You got a geotag on me right now, I'm sure. I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head back inside my house, have something warm, and maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll install Outer Wilds. Check it out. Maybe play a little more Vermintide with my brother. A few co-op games. Something like that. I like my new Adidas hat. Got it at Ross. I got it at Ross. I always go back to Seattle and get discount hats at Ross. Hats and shoes every time. I'm not paying full price. I'm paying full price. Oh, remember this crow? Remember when I saw this and it scared the crap out of me? I thought it was just like an actual crow, but it's just like a puppet to scare them away. It's kind of creepy, like I'm gonna just hang one up there. Hang one up there to keep them away. You guys, if you guys get too close, this is what happens to you. This is what happens to crows. Damn. Little Honda. All right, time to disappear. Sayonara. Adios, hasta la vista, arrivederci, zaijian, and all that stuff. Who are you? What are you doing on my street? Oh, it's delivery. Oh man, I hope I didn't miss a delivery. I have a battery coming. My laptop died, so I had to order a new battery. I hope that was it. But if it was it, I hope I didn't miss it. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go charge my phone and warm up. Peace. I'll tell you about Brazil later. Once I get the photos and videos on my PC. Bye.